Hello and welcome to what is a 3-minute skill that I wasn't planning on doing, but I realised that I've been doing this technique for a while and haven't shown anybody, so I decided to show you all. So yeah, when I paint I pretty much always use one of these plastic stackable crisp lids. You all know the brand, and there's other brands that use a similar sort of thing. Now for this to work it needs to be a smooth plastic. If it's got any kind of texture on it, it's not going to work that well. You might be able to get it to peel, but it won't have a pretty shiny surface, so just any one of these will do you. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that whenever I paint I kind of put the odd stuff to one side and don't do much with it. I don't show don't show what I do with it. What I do is I scrape it all onto one and give it a bit of a mix. Now this looks utterly ugly. It's awful at the top, but underneath it's still wet, so I don't want to tip it too much. You get these really quite interesting and intricate colour patterns. So that is what I call a paint skin. Now I've seen these done with PVA and some just colour paint, and if you mix it up and let it dry you can peel off this skin and you can use it as a window decoration. So I use it instead to make some really interesting kind of mosaic tiles. So the key is to mix this up a little bit and then spread it as flat as you can, and then leave it somewhere safe. Leave it somewhere it's not going to fall over, you're not going to stick your hand in it, and let it dry completely. And you want to make sure it is totally dry, so beyond the point of being touch dry, it needs to be completely dry throughout the surface. And I'll show you for why. This one wasn't completely dry when I peeled it, so I've got a big wrinkle here and it's still kind of gummy. It's still usable, but if I wanted a nice circle, I haven't got a nice circle anymore. So yeah, so that was the top there, and that's the underneath, the shiny surface on the plastic. So you could use either side you like. I prefer that side because it's smooth. So after you've waited a week, give the paint a squeeze. Now if you've got lumpy bits, it can sometimes kind of develop kind of a blister, so you've got liquid paint on the inside which will cause an issue when you try and take it off. So just make sure it's completely dry. If in doubt, leave it another couple of days. And if you're anything like me, you'll have a stack of these going, and I had a stack of these drying, hence why I've got all the tiles sitting here. So the key to releasing it is to bend the plastic. And I don't know how well it's going to come out, but I can hear this making kind of cracky noises. If it doesn't do that, then you probably need to leave it a little longer. But as you bend it, you'll find that one edge, how it's going to come out, starts to peel on its own. So that gives you a great starting point. Just ease paint out. Like that. So you get a pretty much clean palette for your next use, and a piece of McQuillan paint skin. Now that you can use however you like, but I'm going to cut this into tiles and use them to decorate a box. So that's a 3-minute skill that will keep you busy if you're not busy, and give you something to do with the leftover paint.